Same old stool, same old chrome and chatter. Coat on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Sticks, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Sticks, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring slow with every shrug, yeah. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Out on the avenue, they chase their noon. I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh, yeah. If the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Sticks, where the city takes a breath and the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation, and a wink, a nod, a shrug, yeah. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Just me and my view, and that first sip, cool and new.
Hello there.
Another beautiful day coming up from a little porcelain cup.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well done, well done. I love it. Uh-oh, I hear those sirens, guys. Man, those sirens are going heavy out there. Jeez. Uh-oh. Man, there's a lot of sirens going on outside. You can't hear it, but you'll never hear the sirens, but they are loud right now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Pietro, good morning, Pete Rizzolo. How are you, Pete? Pete Rizzolo, John Mick, Zelda Z, how do you do? Mark Invazino is right there. I see you, Mark. Delilah's feeding the baby, doing something right, Zelda? I don't know. Unacceptable what? Freeside, great to see you back. Haven't seen you in a few. Hope you're well. Stoney, good morning from Osada Treats. Good morning. Where's Tommy? I'm right here, you. What, are you really waiting for me to start my show? What's the matter with you? Stephen Morinella, good morning to you, sir. Rainy day over there. Rain is holy water, Stephen. Take the rain. Is our host joining us, Mr. Mark says. I'm sure he'll probably be getting his coffee. That is right. That is right. Yes, good morning, Don McHugh. It's getting his coffee, yeah. Of course I got to get my coffee. Hey, teacher, hello. Was a long night in Queens last night. It's probably 4 a.m. where Delilah is. Hopefully she's sleeping with her. Yes, that would be nice. Mark, good morning. 2 union guys right there. I absolutely love it. 2 union guys right there. Start work at 7. That's union hours. Were you in Sea Caucus? Are you up this way, you? Don McHugh. Yes, yes, yes. Mets lost. Yeah, it was a rough game. I was there. It was a rough game. But what are you gonna do? It was a great night in Queens. We had a good time in Queens last night. 1:30 a home arrival. 1:30 arrival at the Stoop. Yeah, 1:30 arrival. Yeah, wow. No problem. I used to stay out all night. I can do it. I'm a dirty stay out sometimes. Oh, are you seriously building a, wait a minute. Are you working on a data center, you? That's lost, yeah. Yes, that's true. Starting, Don McHugh's nighttime over there and it's winter. Mark, you're working on data centers over there in the Meadowlands? Oh my God. Right here? Right next to me, they're putting data centers? I mean, come on now. You're going to radiate my whole neighborhood. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an individual that's working construction on data centers today. I can't believe it. Only here, Osada. Well, look, if you want data, if you want ChatGPT, if you want Facebook's, YouTube, Instagram, your sister's ass, all that other stuff, you got to do it. You hear that, hey, teacher? Mark is working on data centers right here, right down the block. 3 minutes away. 3 minuto. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. There you go, Osada. Close to home for you, pal. We have a data center construction worker. He glows when he goes home. At least somebody we know is making money on those data centers. Yes. I just run the conduit wire. I know nothing about technology. I know. You are an electrician, man. It's so funny. You and my brother. You and my brother, both in the electricians union. You boys did well from the neighborhood. Your neighborhood boys did good. Mikey Stiggs, Mark Invazino, Pete Rizzolo, Dave Mack. The list goes on. We got a lot of union guys that came out of the area because that was one of the options that we had for all of us. It was totally up to us. We could have gone to the union. We could have gone to the brewery. We could have gone to Hop and LaRoche. We could have gone everywhere. UPS, FedEx. We had the opportunities to go work everywhere. Asbestos Union. We could have gone to the Asbestos Union. Good morning, Giacomo. Hope you're well. I love the hands. Good to see you, Giacomo, Mr. Jack. Is Bambi here? Did Bambi get the cannolis today? Hope Bambi's okay out there. She typically brings in the pastries, but not today. Those trades are still the best. They're the best, 100%. Oh yeah, corporate America is garbage. Steve, did you see the outfielder think it was 3 ounce? Jerk offs is what they are. All right, let's get into a couple of little things we got to talk about right now. This was recommended by I don't know who. It might have been Gerard, although Gerard is not here. It's about an Italian American. Yeah, I worked at Roche first. Yes, so did I. I was in building 59. Wait, you were in 59? I was in 59. But I was on the 3rd floor in 59. We both worked everybody worked at Roche, Pete. We all worked there. I worked at 59. And then I worked at Belleville, to the Belleville plant. And then I got escorted out by the Essex County prosecutors. What are you going to do? And then Frank Franco from the Essex County prosecutor's office came to see me, and that was that. Escorted right out. But I was, what building was I in? I wasn't in 59 when I got escorted out. I was in Belleville. Hoffman LaRoche is the inventor of Valium, Zelda Z. They invented Valium. And it's a Swiss pharmaceutical company. A lot of neighborhood guys went to work there. We got jobs there. So all the older fellas, the older dads, everybody got jobs there. I had the job until the Fred Franco, and they took me out. Walking past everybody I work with and people, and what the fuck? They're taking Tommy Stiggs out. It was a great company. I could have sued them. Pete, I could have sued them. But why are you going to sue them? Well, they terminated me before indictment, which is bad. Which shouldn't have a criminal working in your environment anyway, right? You're not supposed to be running a loan shark business in a factory with 5,000 workers, okay? You're not supposed to be loaning money, to ladies that want to play the street numbers. You shouldn't be doing that. And I did that. Hey, teacher, what do you want me to tell you? I have money all over that plant. Pete, there was 5,000 workers there, all local people. The best place to work for a loan shark. Remember, my grandfather worked at Westinghouse. He took horse action at the Westinghouse factory in Newark. My grandfather took horse action 70 years ago. All right, Mark, be careful out there. Get them data centers running as quick as you can, okay? Yeah, you can't gamble, but you can push pills, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Between the gambling and the loan shark and that roach, forget it. Forget it. It was built in. It was part of the culture, though. Hello, Joey P. Good to see you. It's part of the culture. There's Bambi. You're in my premiere this morning, Tommy. Just letting you know. Okay, what time is that premiere? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You pop out sometimes 4 premieres in a day, you. Yeah, Bloomfield. That's where it was. Yeah, my grandfather, all of our grandpas worked in these places. And my grandpa, he ran he did the horses there. All right, let's get into this. I don't know what this is about, but I want to talk about it. This individual was recommended to me, I guess because he is an Italian American. And someone said I might like the story. So who is this guy, Frank Guarini Jr.? Who was he? A decorated World War II veteran. So sometimes we have a story that might not be exciting, but kind of important to the world, maybe to our proud Italian American culture, other than always talking about criminals and loan sharks and bookmakers and wise guys and mafioso. And maybe we got something clean here from an Italian American, which is always nice to do. It won't sell. It's not sexy. It's probably boring to many, but sometimes we need to get back into the positive aspects of our culture. We made a big impact on this country, and not only in the crime world. So let's see what we got here, Bambi. I don't even know what the story's about, but I like to hear a nice story. Frank Guarini Jr. was a decorated World War II Navy veteran, a 7-term U.S. congressman from New Jersey, and a towering figure in the Italian American community. He lived to a remarkable age of 101. He played a major role in preserving Italian American culture and education in both the United States as well as the motherland that is called Italy. Italian American heritage and honors. He saved AP Italian. As a leader of the National Italian American Foundation, he fiercely campaigned to reinstate the College Board's advanced placement exam for the Italian language and its culture. Italy's highest honor, the Italian government awarded him the Knight of the Grand Cross of Order of Merit of the Italian Republic, the nation's highest civilian decoration. Beautiful, good man. Rome campus namesake. In Rome, they named its entire primary facility Frank J. Guarini campus and made him chairman emeritus of its board. What a nice. This is nice. Life, career, and milestones. World War II Pacific Fleet. He served as a lieutenant in the United States Navy aboard a flagship USS Mount McKinley, earning the Navy Commendation Medal and 3 battle stars, record-breaking longevity. Before his passing, he held the distinct honor of being the oldest living former member of the United States House of Representatives. Buildings galore. Multiple major building landmarks bear his name, including a post office, a university, a library, a court complex, and a presidential residence in his hometown of Jersey City, New Jersey. What a nice man. What a very nice man this is. Hello, ALV. What a very nice man. 101 years old and really making Italian Americans proud. 101 and a World War II veteran. Let's get some sad facts about Mr. Frank Guarini. Listen, the guy gets roses, flowers, bouquets, whatever you got. He gets it all. Just because he served our country with honor. He was proud of his Italian American heritage and his culture. He lobbied, so to speak, for it here as well as in the motherland of Italy. Let's go with some sad facts about this individual, Mr. Frank Guarini Jr., the prominent Italian American politician, World War II veteran, and 7-term United States Congressman Frank Guarini Jr. passed away in June 2026. He just passed away. Well, we want to see. No, not really, Bambi. We'll see. Passed away at 101 just now in June. While his life was defined by remarkable achievements, the most somber aspects of his legacy involve the disruptions of war, political redistricting shifts, and the eventual fading of an entire generation of pioneering Italian American leaders. Yes, not that they're sad facts. They are just facts. Hardships and difficult realities. All right. We said interrupted education. His early college education at Dartmouth was abruptly halted, and he and his classmates were pulled into military service for World War II, forcing him to serve as a decorated combat naval officer before he could finish his studies. Forced political retirement. Following a 1990 census, his congressional district was dramatically redrawn and eliminated, leaving him with the choice of facing a tough intra-party primary battle against a rising rival, which led him to step down rather than fight the altered political landscape. Very interesting. Hello, Garth. Good to see you. Well, he did not want to get into, you know what? He bowed out as a gentleman. He did not want to fight with his compadres. I mean, you got to give respect for that. He bowed out instead of being a politician and fighting and arguing and going for the jugular vein. So you got to give him a little credit on that. The passing of an era. As a child of immigrants from Molise, Italy, his death marked the quiet closing chapter for a historic group of mid-20th century Italian Americans who fought hard for mainstream political integration. Early political defeats. Before finding success in Congress, he suffered a heavy 66 to 34% defeat when challenging incumbent U.S. Senator Harrison Williams in the 1970 primary. Very nice. Politicals, redistricting, Menendez. Wait. In 1992, congressional redistricting significantly altered the boundaries of his district. Rather than facing a difficult primary against fellow Democrat Robert Menendez, who is in prison now. This honorable man bowed out to Bob Menendez. Now, Bob Menendez is a garbage pail. He dimed his wife out, and he's going. He's away in prison right now. Unbelievable. He chose to retire, then fight against Bob Menendez. Look it up in New Jersey. Him and his wife are in prison right now. Menendez. Guarini chose to retire rather than fight. Later, following his time in Congress, he was appointed by President Bill Clinton as a U.S. representative to the United States General Assembly with the rank of ambassador. He ratted his wife out. Absolutely. Menendez did. Gold bars. Yeah, 100%. So listen, okay, may not be exciting to many, but it feels good to do a nice story about an Italian American. Hello, Polak. Great to see you on a Wednesday. Not typical, but it's always a pleasure to have you. You are a weekend guy. You usually come and hang out on the weekends, but it's a pleasure to have you today. Yeah, he dimed out his wife. He's a garbage pail. Look up his case. Bambi, you can do a great piece on this guy. Menendez and his wife. She's in prison right now. He took gold bars and shit and he gets all the flowers. Thank you for your service. Yes. You know what? Let's do a little respect. Let's put a little respect on his name. Because that's what we do here. We put a little respect on the name. He just passed away at the age of 101 after proudly serving his country in war and in the political realm. So we're going to give you this, sir, Mr. Frank Guarini Jr. Thank you. Oh, wow, 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 wow. It's always beautiful. It is always beautiful. Yes, it is always beautiful. All right, so we got a couple of other three things to talk about. Whoever recommended that, thank you for just adding a nice story to our little coffee talk today. Sometimes we have crazy things, and sometimes we have all different things. You got to play taps. You got to respect. Got to respect the service. Got to respect the service. World War II was a big thing, man. Big thing. What? World War II. Global conflict lasting from September 1st, 1939 to September 2nd, 1945. It was fought between two major alliances. The Axis powers, mainly Germany, Italy, and Japan, of course, and the Allied powers, mainly Great Britain, the Soviet Union, the United States, France, and China, as the deadliest conflict in human history, resulting in 60 to 80 million deaths. It's an unbelievable war that was fought. Cause and outbreak. The Treaty of Versailles. Harsh penalties placed on Germany after World War I created deep economic hardships and national anger. Rise of fascism. Dictators like Hitler in Germany and Benito Mussolini in Italy promised to restore national power through aggressive expansion. Invasion of Poland. The war officially began in Europe when Germany invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939. Great Britain and France responded by declaring war on Germany. See, I can't get into all of this. This is way above me. This is way above my, I don't know this stuff. But I got to tell you, it's a serious part of history. It's a serious part of history. It's unbelievable. Well, the aftermath of World War II. New superpowers. Europe was devastated, leaving the United States and the Soviet Union as the world's two dominant rival superpowers, setting the stage for the Cold War. It goes on and on and on. Global peacekeeping. The United Nations was created to help prevent future international conflicts. It never works. This shit don't work. You can't. Policy can't control humans. I don't care what you do. War crimes trial. It's just a long thing that I don't have the ability to explain or get into, nor do I care to, because I don't have that much of an interest in it. But the world changed. The world changed. And policies don't, people dictate what people do, not policy. As you can see, people still commit crimes. Prison means nothing. Think about this. You could put peace treaties, ceasefires, tariffs, this and that, your sister's ass. Nobody gives a fuck. Mankind is cruel and lost. It's unbelievable. Got to tell you, it's really unbelievable. It's Zelda. It could happen tomorrow. Mankind is so crazy. Right? It's just crazy. It's true, though. No, I can never talk about World War II. I don't have the ability to do that. I just had a note there that was part of the thing, and I just read it. And that's all I did, yeah. I can't talk about World War. Okay, I got a couple of 3 topics I want to get into, but I do have the Machiavelli Minute as well as the Catholic Minute. Zelda, what would you like to hear first, young lady? Would you like to hear Machiavelli or Catholicism, Zelda? You're the last one to talk. Uncle Edwin has changed my life. I've become a much better man. God bless you, Garth. Beautiful. Good for you. That's wonderful. Yes, it's true. Yes. Your life has been changed. Hello, Nino. Good to see you. Catholicism. Zelda says, let's do the Catholic Minute. And we are going to do that right now. Edwin saved your life as well, Osada. Oh, my God. You guys are crazy. Leave the guy alone. He doesn't bother anybody. Leave Edwin alone. Why are you picking on the guy? Doesn't bother you. Oh, let's get into Catholicism right now. You guys are nuts. This internet is crazy.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystes Catholic Minute.
All right, let's pray. Let's pray. Yes, the Italians are taking Uncle Edwin for all his cash. Delete that message. Delete that message. The Italians are taking Uncle Edwin for all his cash through donations. They all have him fooled. Take that down. Stop with that bullshit. Leave the guy alone. I deleted that comment. You can't do that. The Italians know how to work them. Know how to work it. I give from the goodness of my... No. They're fleecing you. They're going to pretend to be your friend. Let's pray. Everybody. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Well, because AOV, here's the thing. You guys have a delay. You have a delay there. I get it instant. You got to do this. You got to try this, AOV. You're going to get it if you have a couple of devices going at once. I see them here immediately. I'm telling you, there's like a 17-second delay from here to there. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane, the delay that they put on here. They know how to do this, and it's smart. And if you are an in-tune content creator, so to speak, show host, you got to watch it. And I watch everything. Now, if I get deep into the show and I start talking and it gets lost, and then what am I going to do? What is our Catholic Minute today? It's an optional memorial feast day of St. John Eudes in the Catholic Church. He was a 17th century French priest and missionary who founded the Eudists and the Sisters of Our Lady of Charity, and he's renowned for promoting devotion to the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary. And that's all it is right now. It's not a big one, and it's not a deep one. It's just a nice one. An individual that was devoted to the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary. Just a very simple, very, very simple. Yeah. Oh, they could have blocked it as well. No, I don't really do any settings, AOV. I don't really do any settings. And lately, YouTube has been blocking comments. You saw what happened the other day over here. All of Sandra's comments were blocked, and they really got some oversight going on, but they're on the hot seat right now, so they have to. Anyway, don't talk about the guy, all right? We don't do that here. We don't insult. We don't do that. I mean, we get the occasional go fuck yourself, but otherwise, we have a clean chat. We don't. There's no hate. There's none of that. There's none of that. Okay, let's go. Hello, Cheech. There's no shadow banning. There's no such thing. It's a lie. Anybody tells you they're shadow banned, they're just failing on YouTube, AOV. Did you hear what I said? If they use the word shadow banned, all they're saying is I'm a failure and looking for an excuse. It is not a thing. It's a lack of ability to do content that YouTube will pump out. They choose not to pump you out, not you per se. They choose not to recommend you. They don't shadow ban you. It's such a garbage word. They don't shadow ban you. They choose not to pump me or you out because our content isn't worthy to be said, to be what do you call it? To be spread. They don't feel it's worthy of a promotion. So you can call it whatever you want to call it. It's lack of the ability to make content that YouTube will send out. It's all it is. I put it real. You can put any label you want to put on it. Shadow banning, blocking you. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It just means that you are not worthy of being distributed throughout the YouTube world. That's all that means. That's all that means. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Worthy by their standards. You're right. Oh, no, you're 100% correct. Their standards are what they are. Yes. That's a great comment. It's a great comment. And it's so real. And it's really unfortunate. To be quite honest with you, that's the truest comment you're going to see right there. I'm telling you what it actually is. And AOV is, yes, he's right. Because their standards suck moose balls, all right? What they feel is going to get them views, they'll pump out. So it's not really shadow banning. It's what they feel your content is not worthy to be recommended. It's terrible. It's terrible. If I go live and talk shit and do drama, 200 people will be in the chat. I do a video on something that matters, and yeah, nothing. Exactly. Well, drama sells, Bambi. But Days of Our Lives been on for 100 years. Drama sells. That's is what it is. People love to see creation burn. They love it. But it sells in the movies. It sells on television. The daytime stories have been on for 100 years. Right? You feel me? You guys are 100% correct today. People like food, dogs, and drama. You are correct. No, it's very true. You guys are on point today. Bambi and AOV dropping bombs today. You guys are 100%. And it's really unfortunate. Yeah. So it's all about the views. I mean, Steven, yes, that's what it is. What do you think gets a show host excited? Excited is maybe not the right word, but views, interaction like this, the number that's up there. And if they tell you any different, they're lying to you. I see it with my own eyes, the demeanor of an individual changing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, and so what? Who cares? Who cares? What's the big deal, Gart? Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, okay. Using somebody else's content. All right. And that somebody else's content came from where? Data that they found from somebody else's content. Stop with the bullshit. I might be, in fact. Yeah. Oh, we got everything everywhere. It's a fucking disaster. Who knows what he's talking about? Garth, you got one comment to shape up. Or you want to go in the trunk? Would you like to hang out here, Garth? Or do you not like it here? Did you come here to fuck around? What'd you come here for? Mr. Garth, tell me what you are here for. Is your goal to bash Bambi or have coffee with an incredible crew every morning? You're getting one shot here. But thank you for subscribing. But you got one shot here. We're going to give you a half a pass right now. You got the shot right now. Hang out or go in the trunk? What would you like to do? Have respect for the women in this chat or be gone? Yes, the trunk key's ready. State your intentions, gardening. You guys are the best. Many blessings. You guys are the best. I love it. I love it. You know, I like to toy around a little bit. Tony, motherfucker, Tony. Oh, you guys are fucking hysterical. It's like the Gong Show, right? I love it. Oh my God. I can't. You guys make me laugh, man. You guys run this whole thing. This is your social club, and you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Block whoever the fuck you want to block. Throw them in the trunk. Toy around with these motherfuckers. Who cares? Zelda, this is funny shit. I gotta tell you. I got messages here that aren't there. I got messages here that you aren't seeing. They're beating up Uncle Edwin over here, and you don't see it. This one's using the word pussy. It doesn't show. Cunt. This one's using the word cunt. It doesn't show. But I can see it here, but not on the StreamYard. Why is that? This fucking thing has got me baffled. This shit's got me baffled. Okay, we need to get a little Machiavelli in right now. We got to do Machiavelli right now. Holy moly. Wow, you see so much on your own devices. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is crazy. All right, Zelda, let's go Machiavelli if you don't mind. Let's do this.
Tommy Sticks explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Sticks explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Oh, okay. All right. So here, check this out. Now I think even my Machiavelli program catches the algorithm. I don't understand how Machiavelli kind of peeks in on me. It's very weird. Hey, Barbs, what's going on? What? Where? Hello. Good to see you, Barbs. Wow, look who is here. Barbara Gregory. Very nice to see you, young lady. Well, we're not that young anymore, but always great to see you, Barbs. All right, listen. Let's get into this Machiavelli Minute right now. This is very weird. Very weird because I think it's watching. All right, well, I hope you're well, Barbie. I haven't seen you. Yeah. Yeah. Good to see you, Barbs. Yes. All right. Niccolo Machiavelli, Against Manipulation. Oh, okay. Okay. Viewed. I got to read this one. Machiavelli viewed defense against manipulation not through the lens of naive morality, but via clear-eyed strategy, realism, and deep understanding of human self-interest. To defend against manipulation, one must master psychological detachment. Easy, no problem for me to do that. Where is it? Yeah. Clear strategy, realism, a deep understanding of psychological detachment, recognize personal vulnerabilities, and treat interactions as a chessboard rather than an emotional playground. Yeah, you see, I get connected to nothing that I can't walk away from, so I'm okay with that. Core defense strategy, refuse to over-explain. Explaining yourself signals submission to another person's authority to judge you. When you defend or justify yourself, you enter the manipulator's frame and lose control. What? Maintain emotional immovability. Manipulators rely on your emotional reactions, flinchings, or guilt to pull your strings, cultivating an emotional vacuum where unexpected provocations or flattery bounce off without shifting your internal baseline. Wow. All right. That's why it is good. Hello there, Jen Silo. Great to see you. That is a good one. Is Patty Daly here today? I see Patty Joe, but is Patty Daly around? What a good one. Huh? Recognize hidden agendas. Assume people act according to their own interests rather than their stated words. Study actions, past patterns, and incentives instead of accepting a narrative of face value. Avoid urgency traps. Manipulators manufacture false urgency to force quick, uncalculated concessions. Implement a strategic delay to break their rhythm and think clearly. Understanding vulnerability, the thirst for approval, craving validation makes your autonomy easy to trade away for a compliment. The weaponization of guilt. Guilt is used to bind your boundaries and make you accept unfair burdens. Fear of conflict. Avoiding discomfort at all costs trains others that you can be pushed. All right, a little Machiavelli minute there this morning. Kind of liked it. I did kind of like that one. Some people like the Machiavelli, some people don't. I just don't understand how it really gets into my space. It really truly does get into my space. It's very interesting how this works. I guess they got the algorithm on me as well over there. 1957, Joey P was born. Very nice. Wow. Yes. 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 All right, good. You don't get any hate and negativity here, you. You're welcome here. Just act right, Garth. It's nice to have you. Thank you for coming in. You're adding to my algorithm. You're adding to my yeah, it's okay. We don't block that quick here. We toy around, we play around. Right? 1957. Wow. 1957. Unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. Let's go down a couple of bullet points if you don't mind. Jen Silo, if you're still watching, I always go down a couple of 3 bullet points. Joey P, Bambi, are you ready? Stephen Morinella, here we go with a couple of bullet points. Number 1, Potsy. Potsy is a deadbeat. Potsy from Bambi. Potsy, you know who Potsy is, Bambi? Hello? Bambi, do you know who Potsy is? From Arthur Fonzarelli. Yes, from the Fonz. He's in court for not paying. Yeah, from Happy Days, Patty Joe. Not paying his, what do you call this, Zelda? He owes money for, what do you, in the divorce, what do you call that? Patsy Weber, yeah. Patsy Weber, yeah. He's in court. He owes his ex-wife a lot of cash. Apparently he's a deadbeat. I don't know. Journey, the group Journey, Don't Stop Believing, is going on tour. Now, do we have another disaster waiting to happen over here? Alimony, yeah. Do we have another disaster about to happen, Stephen Marinella? Journey's going on tour. Another farewell tour. Hopefully everybody stays healthy. Meta. 1.4. Bambi, check this one out. Social media is getting sued for 1.4 billion. No. Back that up. 1.4 trillion. Meta is being sued for. That means your social media platforms are getting sued. They got psychologists testifying, parents testifying. They got all of these things going on, testifying. And Meta, Zuckerberg may in fact face a $1.4 trillion settlement. Now, here is the thing. Facebook can collapse today. Instant grams, as Victor Botello says, the Pony Express, your sister's ass could all collapse today. What is being sued is not Zuckerberg personally, but the LLC, which is why some of you should have an LLC for your YouTube channel, because you can't be hurt personally. You get sued as a business. So Mark Zuckerberg probably has 10 billion saved for himself. And if Meta loses, he doesn't lose. Right? Yep. So there you go. Robin Williams. Now, artificial intelligence, there's a pushback going on. They're pushing back against AI. Robin Williams, who sadly took his own life. Rest in peace to Robin Williams, okay? Very sad. But AI is putting all kinds of things up about Robin Williams. So Robin Williams' children said, no. We're reopening our dad's Instagram account and we're doing real content about Mr. Robin Williams. So it's going to be nice. I saw something crazy yesterday. Sammy the Bull Gravano was on a show with Sean Hannity. Now, Sean Hannity is one of the biggest names in media. Fox News, but the dirty motherfucker left his family and his wife, Makeshkorn. He left his wife. He left his beautiful family that he created. His wife was with him every step of the way, and then he runs off with some floozy that he met on the set. You're a dirty motherfucker, Sean. I got no respect for you as a man, as a husband, and as a dad. I got no respect for you. No. Sorry, not sorry, Sean Hannity. You made those billions, millions, whatever you made. Stay with the woman that was with you. You're a dirty motherfucker. And she might do the same to you, the woman you're with right now. But hold on a minute. Sammy the Bull is on Sean Hannity. Sammy loses his shit. He can't stop cursing. Once it came to him saying he was betrayed about John Gotti Sr., he can't hold it together. And how do you like that? Sean Hannity's podcast on YouTube got blocked. In the middle of watching, a big block came up. This content cannot be viewed. Sammy the Bull got Sean Hannity blocked on YouTube. Now, I went back later. I tried to rewatch it about 2 or 3 times. It wouldn't play. And then obviously they went back and they fixed it. And now you can see it. You saw it? He fucking got blocked. Platforming a rat at the highest level of journalism. They were both in the same room. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. They're cutting down on violence. Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. I got one more bullet point. The New York City homeless shelters, there's a problem. We have a problem with the New York City. They have complaints now. They want more luxuries. One of the biggest complaints at the New York City homeless shelters is air conditioning and Wi-Fi. Wait a minute. What did you just say? Yes. The homeless population out there in New York City will not go into the homeless shelters because of air conditioning. I get it. I understand that. But Wi-Fi. Are you really complaining about Wi-Fi for homeless people? Get a fucking job and pay your cable bill. Stop the bullshit. It's unbelievable. So all of you that were affected by depression, suicide, anything of that nature, we're with you today. Robin Williams' family decided to fight back and putting up real quality stuff about Mr. About Mr. Robin Williams. Unbelievable. Really is unbelievable. All right, so I think I got through my my bullet points today. Yeah, I think I got through my bullet points today. They might need some access to Wi-Fi to be able to get jobs. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, my opinion, my personal opinion, Polak, Wi-Fi should just be everywhere. It should just be everywhere, like phone lines. Yes. Yeah. It's unbelievable. They'll probably get it, Steven says. You're probably right. You're probably right. What's going on in the world? I can't. All right, let's see what our uncle has to say to get us going this morning. Let's see if our uncle has anything nice to say. Let's see if he can give us a little motivation this morning. Where are we? Otis, I hope you're watching this. Cousin Michelle, I hope you're watching this. This is how you got to wake up every day.
Fucking morning, you badass motherfucker!
Oh, yeah.
Discipline is love for your future self. Every time you get up when it's hard, you love that guy!
Oh!
The one 6 months from now, living off what you do today!
Oh.
He's counting on you, and he can't do a damn thing but wait. So don't let him down over 5 lousy minutes of sleep. That's not punishment. That's the purest self-respect there is. Get up for him and go build the life he's waiting on. Now stand the fuck up. Built a...
Wow, he's strong today. Wi-Fi should be everywhere. I agree. Oh, is he, Nino? Oh, really? All right. All right, Garth, I'm glad Uncle Edwin helped you out of your issues. That's very nice. That is very nice. All right, you sick bastards. I got to get out of here. It's time to rock and roll. The 231st consecutive Coffee Talks is coming to an end. Not the most exciting spotlight, but a very, very important spotlight. Return to sender. If you don't want them, get rid of them. Return to sender. Be gone. Sarah Collins is going to take us out with this nice little hit from the dearly departed Elvis Presley. Okay, Sarah, it's your time to shine. Guys, I got to get rolling. It's time to rock and roll. Have yourselves an incredible Wednesday, 8/19/2026. Tommy Stiggs out. Ciao. For now.
Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back.
She wrote up on it.
Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel. A lover's spat. I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So then I dropped it in the mailbox and sent it special D. Bright and early next morning, it came right back to me.
She wrote up on it.
Return to sender. Address unknown. No such understand.
Writing on it.
Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone.